What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugishu. We're back with another UmaMusume video on the global side, and in this video we are going to be training Gold City for the Dirt CM that's coming up, right? Dirt CM. The reason why Gold City is because she is also one of the very few Umas that I have that has like a D or so on Dirt. So she did have a B on medium distance, which is why I had also had to bring that up. But here we are. I'm going to try and use her. And see if I'll train a good enough one for the CM. As for the setup, pretty much the same one from the last one. I don't know if I'll be using her as a betweener. Or, you know, wait, what does it say? Mid-pack. Because technically leaders can be considered as mid-pack also. So I'm kind of debating whether or not, I think actually, let's just switch this to this one. I'll feel more comfortable with that, I guess. But we'll go with this setup. 2-speed, Kita, and special week for the speed cards. Zeno Robroy for the stamina, or, dude, can I just go with Mayano over here? Probably. Screw it, I'll just go with that. And then for the wise cards, Tachyon and Marvelous Sunday, and then borrowing the Light Hello friend card. And that is pretty much it for the setup. Let us go add the event boost, because obviously there's an event going on, so we do want the event boost. And let's get started with the run and go over the singular comment. But other than that, if you guys haven't seen or first joined the Discord server, link should be down in the description down below. And then also, maybe, hopefully, to start some kind of conversation in the comment section for the global side at the very least, if you guys care. Let me know what other gacha games you guys do play, if you guys do play other gacha games. Because obviously I do play other gacha games, but I don't post all of them. But if you guys didn't see, well, I did post yesterday my poll videos in Zenless and NTE, polling for Iroi in NTE, and then polling for Remiel in Zenless. And I did also post Season 3, Chapter 2 of the story for Zenless. So if you guys are interested, feel free to go and check out those videos. Would greatly appreciate that. But later today, I should also be recording a Wua video, simply just the banner video for Sui Sui, which I'll be polling for later. I think in a few hours, so there's that. And then tomorrow, well, no global obviously, but tomorrow will be Zenless also, because I'm gonna go back and do the Deadly Assault that they updated fairly early. So I'm gonna see what that's all about tomorrow, because I usually do it on Fridays when it comes down to Deadly Assault or Shield Defense. So I'm just gonna keep it within the schedule. I think they may have made it harder, because they had just recently made Shield Defense harder. Not recently, but a couple months ago. I believe it was a couple months ago. They had made it a little bit harder, or they just updated it and made it slightly harder, I guess. We'll just say slightly harder, but it honestly doesn't feel any different. It just still feels pretty easy as it is, as it always has. Same thing with Deadly Assault, it has. So I guess we'll see how Deadly Assault is with the updated one. And I think that's pretty much it for tomorrow's videos, because, well, NT doesn't have anything. Enfield shouldn't have anything. It's still Arcane, if I'm not mistaken. Plus I don't know, I think I will, but I don't know if I'll be pulling for, I say I think I will, so there's still a chance that I will, definitely. But I want to see if maybe we can figure out, you know, future banners before I decide to pull or not pull, because The good thing about Enfield, I would say, is the last two limited banner characters essentially falls within the 50-50 with the standard banner characters when you are doing the 50-50 in the next banner. So like right now we should have Camille and Mifu in the pool currently. If you lose a 50-50, you have a chance of getting them. So that I could just do that depending on the next characters. Which I think is nice also. You don't really necessarily see other games still give you some kind of a chance to pull for the limited characters outside of their own banner. Which is nice. And yet people still hate on it for whatever reason. As in the gacha system itself. If you guys want to hear my rant about it, it's literally in yesterday's JP video, or even a little part of it's in today's JP's video, because I did briefly go over it. Long story short, what I'm basically saying is if you're judging a game, one, without experiencing it, or just based off, or judging a gacha game, I should say, judging the gacha game based off the gacha system itself without even the game being released. I'm using, because Silver Palace is exactly going through that right now. Or you're literally gonna quit the game because of said gacha system. I will stand on 10 toes and say that you just never really liked the game to begin with, or never had an interest in playing the game, because you're just gonna not play the game, or not play the game or quit the game because of a gacha system, when these games are essentially just open world RPG, JRPG, whatever story games with a gacha system. So the main importance of the game shouldn't be the gacha system, in my opinion, because, well, for me, the more important thing is everything outside of the gacha system. The characters, the story, mainly a lot on the story, how they essentially say the story, like how they deliver the story, I guess is a better way of saying it. And like, just how they take care of the game as time passes by. Because it's like you're just judging it either not playing the game, or you're judging it because a lot of people are complaining about it. You're probably just bandwagoning and just joining the noise like a swarm of bees or whatever. So it's kind of like, especially if you haven't played the game or the game hasn't been released, is like y'all are spreading negativity without even having experienced the game yourself, and that honestly pisses me off the most out of all of it. It's like hating on something without even having any general experience or knowledge about it. And that to me doesn't make any sense. It's like, how do you have the audacity to complain about something where you don't have some kind of experience for it, or knowledge, or like even genuinely hate the game, or have like dislike towards the game, when you're just basing it off something that's, in my eyes, irrelevant. Way more irrelevant than the actual thing that should matter when it comes to deciding the game. So that's just how I see it, honestly. So it is what it is. I just want just I just gave my take, my side on things, but like I said, I'm standing 10 toes strong on it. 10 toes strong. Because if you, I'm not like one people I question, are you part of the people who plays these games and essentially want to skip the story or press the skip button or don't even care about the lore? And then once you get to the point where you're like trying to figure out what's going on in the story, you're like, what the heck happened? Well, if you probably didn't decide to skip, you'll probably know, right? So yeah. And yeah. Yeah. I don't want to go into that full rant again and global. But that was essentially the case. That was essentially the point I was going there. Is like, y'all are complaining about even the game being out, aka Silver Palace, already saying that it has Enfield's gotcha system, which in my eyes, Enfield's gotcha system isn't even that bad. And if you guys complaining are coming from Hoyo, let's put it this way. Just to get my point across. In Hoyo, you have to go like 180 pulls to fully guarantee getting the character, because after 90 or around 90, you have the 50-50 that you have to deal with. If you know, you know. If you lose a 50-50, then obviously your pity gets reset, and then the next guaranteed will be the limited character. So let's say you go 90 all the way for both. Or 90. You lose a 50-50 once, right? That's 90. You got to do, and then let's say you do another 90 to finally get the limited. That's 180. And Field Ass is only doing 120. You have a chance to win or lose a 50-50 at 90, I believe. And then if you lose it, then you only have to pull in another 30 pulls rather than another 90 pulls. Right? Silver Palace, I believe, is 100 guaranteed, but it also has a 50-50 prior to it, just like Enfield, if I'm not mistaken. But it's guaranteed at 100. Well, how does that sound? How does that sound bad? I don't know. And then they're going to compare it to NTE, but give NTE all the praise. Okay. The only main difference with NTE is there's no 50-50. But you're guaranteed at 90. So if you still don't get it, and then the rates go up after 70. Excuse me, but let's say you still go all the way to 90. Was it any different than winning the 50-50 in Zenless, so to speak? You still went all the way down to 90. The only difference is you're guaranteed at 90. You're guaranteed at 100 for Silver Palace. You're guaranteed at 120 for Enfield. Yet, people are talking smack about it. Why? Is it because it doesn't feel right? Well, y'all can suck it. If you just think about it a little bit more, technically this gotcha system is technically better. Technically, when you're thinking about the numbers. That's just the point I was trying to say. Like, y'all can glaze the crap out of NTE, but it's not that different from Enfield or what Silver Palace is trying to do. And then there's the whole Hoyo thing. If you put that side by side, technically the Enfield one sounds better to me. So yeah, like if I don't want to go into my pull videos, so I'll let y'all figure it out. If you seen my pull videos, if I had, let's say for example the last one, if I would say like the only good thing about like one of the good things about like Zenless's thing is like when I pulled for Promea. I'd gone Promea, but then I also had lost the I'd gotten Lycon after. So with that being said, I essentially got Velina. That's nice, right? I essentially got Velina guaranteed. But that still required me losing the 50-50, luckily, after pulling for Promea. So, yeah. And then the same for the weapon system. The weapon gotcha system. It is a whole new currency in the other games, like Enfield and all that. But I think the max is like 8, but you're guaranteed it regardless, right? Zenless, for example, again, 70-30 or Genshin or Stario, 70-30, right? Or is it 75-25? It's either or. But it's just like the limited character banners. You can fail at 90. And I feel like it's more of a slap in the face because of the higher odds that you should have been able to if you don't win the 70-30, essentially is what I'm trying to say. So again, you're either going, if you want to fully guarantee, assuming that you went all the way 90 for both times you pulled, then you're looking at 180 compared to 120, 100, and 90. Whatever. Oh, whatever. All it really takes is for one person to complain or notice something and then make it completely negative about it. And then next thing you know, you're just gonna have the swarm, the bandwagons join in. And it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm gonna go over the one comment in the last video. And after that, I am gonna go focus on the rest of the training, and then that'll be it. Well, after that, after the training, we'll go take a look at how the actual training is. And yeah, after the skills, I'll be back. So with that being said, guys, Asa's comment says, my Guri Christmas have 1489 speed, 663 stamina, 1016 power, 552 guts, and 1215 wise. I don't think I've broken through 1300 for speed. At the very, yeah, I don't think I have. So I think I've only just chilled in the 1200s. I think I've only stayed in the 1200s. So it is what it is, but congrats. Other than that, that's pretty much it for all the comments. So thank you also for the comment. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, guys, I am just going to focus on the training and I'll see you guys at the end of the run. All right, guys. Well, that is gonna be the end. Well, I guess I could add a little bit more of this. So, maybe I'll add a little bit more as I talk here. But the run was all right. The run was all right. I feel like sneezing. I could get more skill points if I wanted to, but I think I'll just go focus on adding stats from here on out. I guess. See how it goes. Because there's a lot of things I can get if as long as we have the points. So let's try and make sure we can get as much as we can while trying to save as much. Why aren't they giving me anything for speed? That would be nice if I got some speed attention. I could have done it there. Wow. Not really getting much speed. It's still staying at 249. Sure. At least we'll save a little bit of stamina. Maybe I should have done guts. Ooh, we're running out of some of the other ones. You know what? I could do that just to use speed a little bit. Speed stamina. I want to see if I can maybe squeak my way. Nah, I don't think I can. I was gonna say squeak my way to 1300, but can it be possible? I guess it depends on how much more I can get speed before we run out of. We might. It's 1270. 1270 something at least. Sure, just to waste some of the guts, I guess. No. Come on. Speed? Yeah. Oh, we're getting close, but I don't think I'll make it. I'll be honest. We're getting close, but I don't think I'll make it. That'd be crazy if we somehow did, though. That would be crazy if we somehow did. Oh. Maybe 1285, I think. Oh. 1291. We're almost there. No. Let's get rid of Wise. We can get like 2 more speed. So this is gonna be interesting if we can somehow pull it off. Oh, right there. 1 speed. Give me 1 more speed. Oh, yeah, we got 1300 speed. I think it's my first time getting 1300 speed. Perfect, because I don't have any more. Let's see how well this run went. An S plus, honestly. I think it could have done better. Wise could have been higher. Man, stamina's fine actually where it is right now. I actually don't mind it being in the 600s, 700s. Yeah. Maybe I should just go switch to power rather than stamina, or maybe run 3 speed cards, maybe. Who knows? But 1300 speed exact, 678 stamina, 839 power, 769 guts I meant, and 888 on Wise, and that is pretty much it. I did train Gold City before, so that's why I wasn't quite impressed with the S plus. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be pretty much it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you guys are doing with your prep for the CM long distance. Not long distance, medium distance, right? Dirt, medium distance dirt. So let me know how that's going on for you guys, and if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. If you guys ever joined the Discord server, link is down in the description. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.